but my thoughts raced around with nowhere to go. It was like someone had put a shotgun upside my head and blown a hole clear through my brain.
Cutter. Talk to me, goddammit. Where are you?
We gotta find the princess. And you gotta help us.
Power, lust, suspicion, deceit. See it all, but don't get caught.
This is El Wolf Jam with Body Slam. We got a new team on the block, the Naturals.
Howdy, stranger. We need your help. Mad Dog McCree's gang is taking over the town. The mayor and his daughter have been taken hostage out to Mad Dog's hideout. Sheriff, he's locked up in jail. We're going to have to get him out to help with the gang. Can you help? Good. One more important thing.
Hey, you codger! Don't tell him a thing!
Ow!
Come.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borf.
Hold your fire! Who is that creep? Borf!
Earthlings must surrender to me.
No way, Borf, old buddy. Oh! Ah!
I've been hit.
By the Infanto Ray.
Refuse must surrender to me.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray. Defeat the evil Bork.
Hey, Bart. Come on, Kimberly, let's go. I've been hit.
Be valiant, Space Warrior. The fate of Earth is in your hands.
Hey, Bert, look who's here.
Oh, hi!
Amazing! This telephone can call Big Bird or the Count or Elmo. Who should we call?
Hello? Oh, it's you! I'm so sorry it took me so long to answer the phone, but I was counting the rings. Would you mind calling me again? This time, I'll let it ring 10 times. Call me back soon.
Bye-bye now. That sure was fun.
Yeah, come back anytime, and maybe I'll show you my bottle cap collection.
Oh! Elmo not see you come back.
Welcome to Sticky Bear Preschool. You can choose from 6 activities in Spanish or English with Sticky Bear as your guide.
Find green. This is green. Find red. This is red. Find pink. Great!
The Berenstain Bears on their own. And you on your own. Howdy, I'm Grizzly Gramps. If you want to watch the Berenstain Bears on their own, just move your bear paw over to the window and press an action button. You'll see a cartoon movie starring the Berenstain Bears.
When sleepy bear cubs wake up, they rise without a groan. Get dressed and do those morning chores on their own. And do it on their own.
Yep, brother and sister did a good job getting ready for school. But they were running a little late, as cubs often do.
Get up on our own, make our beds, get dressed, eat breakfast on our own, make lunch. Isn't catching the school bus on our list? Come on!
In Cartoon Carnival, you can play games with your favorite Hanna-Barbera characters. At Huckleberry Hound's Gift Emporium, try a tricky color match game. In the Flintstones Balloon Ballyhoo, help Fred catch all the balloons. At Scooby-Doo's Adventure Isle, help Scooby escape from a haunted maze. At Yogi Bear's Picnic Place, play a silly sound match game. In the Jetsons Space Race, help George collect all the stray satellites. And in Top Cat's Top Facts, test your knowledge of Hanna-Barbera trivia. Every one of these games has 10 levels of difficulty. And when you win a level, you'll earn a letter to spell the words Cartoon Carnival. Win all 15 letters, and you'll see a classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon. But don't stop there, because there are 30 exciting cartoons to see. Enjoy your visit to the Cartoon Carnival.
Welcome to the fabulous Crayon Factory! I, the Crayon Factory guard, will be your guide. Fill out your time card and clock in. When you're on the factory floor, try not to interrupt any of our workers. After all, Mr. Monday's pretty thoughtful. And Mr. Tuesday's tremendously busy. And Mrs. Wednesday works so hard, while Miss Thursday is always spinning. And Mr. Friday is so careful. But to find out what you can do, just move your crayon around until it flashes. When it does, you've found some work you can help with. Only here, work is more like, well, fun. The choice is yours. The sky's the limit, and the tour is over. Next tour, anytime.
Here's the game where knowledge is king and lady luck is queen. It's the Joker's Wild Junior.
Go ahead and spin. It's my job. The body. It's my job. Highlight the category you want or off the board. You need a joker to play off the board. The circulatory system carries blood throughout the body, both to and from the heart. The blood vessels that carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body are called veins, capillaries, arteries. You bet.
Hello out there. Step right up to the television screen if you would. I am Max Magic, expert extraordinaire of virtuality, master of mental magic, and professor of psychic projection. Let's take a quick tour of my magic mansion. On my stage are 7 tricks we can perform together for your family and friends. In my inner sanctum are 7 tricks I can perform for you. Since I am a machine, you can program me to make the magic work the way you want.
Explore Compton's interactive encyclopedia. Title Finder allows you to search for a subject by looking up its title. The Finder has an on-screen keyboard. Compton's contains thousands of colorful photographs and illustrations, as well as maps, montages, full-motion video sequences, and musical selections.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower cleared.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
Contact light. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
On July 20th, 1969, United States astronaut Neil Armstrong became the first man to set foot on the moon.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Treasures of the Smithsonian looks at a cross-section of more than 125 offerings in a wide variety of categories from the world's largest museum and research complex. You can actually play the Choki thumb piano, rotate a sculpture to see it from all angles, and even test the sound barrier.
The Bell X-1 was the first aircraft to carry a man faster than Mach 1, the speed of sound. Test pilot Chuck Yeager named this orange needle Glamorous Glennis for his wife. In the following simulation, blue represents airflow and black lines represent shock waves.
Time Life's 35mm photography shows you how to take better pictures. The first part, cameras, introduces the latest autofocus technology and provides a mini course in camera theory and operation. The second part, themes, presents important subjects, people, sports, landscape, and art, and shows how outstanding photographers handle them. Workshops offer practice and tips that extend your picture-taking skills. They're available within cameras and themes at appropriate points, or directly from this menu. You can try out what you've learned by taking pictures with a simulated camera.
Metering on something mid-toned, like the boy's face, results in good exposure. Both the bright cake and the happy faces are clearly visible.
You can explore a number of different programs that each provide a dramatic and compelling insight into the Romanov dynasty, the city of St. Petersburg, and the hidden treasures of the Imperial Art Collection, the Hermitage. The Romanovs panel includes a suite of video programs, each dedicated to a Russian Tsar or Empress who contributed to making the Hermitage the leading collection in the world. At the end of each video, you may also select from a number of paintings from the Hermitage, which were hand-picked by the Tsar you have just seen. You may also cross over into the interactive map of St. Petersburg and visit those buildings built during the reign of this particular Tsar or Empress.
In less than 3 hours, on April the 14th, 1912, 1,500 innocent people, including some of the most wealthy and famous figures of the time, lost their lives. The sinking of the Titanic was immediately perceived by the general public to be one of the great disasters of pre-World War I history. It still looms large in the consciousness of our civilization. Over 40 books have been devoted to the subject, and numerous films have either recounted the details of the tragedy or been inspired by it. In the years that have followed, the word Titanic has slipped into everyday language, coming to mean the largest and the most luxurious, while connotating overreaching ambition, the limits of human technology in the face of nature, and the absolute power of malevolent destiny.
This interactive disc will allow you to learn about the history and techniques of astrology, as well as produce several kinds of personal horoscopes and astrological charts.
The ancient Greeks conceived the idea that there were 4 basic elements of nature: fire, earth, air, and water. Eventually, each sign of the zodiac came to be associated with one of these elements. The signs within each grouping share certain common characteristics or indicate certain aspects of temperament. Select an element to learn more about it.
The Klingon Empire has 50 years of life left to it.
To offer Klingons a safe haven within Federation space is suicide.
They're animals, Jim. They are dying. You, Captain Kirk, are to be our first olive branch. Me?
The galaxy stands at a crossroads.
This is the Starship Enterprise. We've been ordered to escort you to your meeting on Earth.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
I have so wanted to meet you, Captain. One warrior to another.
Right. On the verge of peace.
The undiscovered country. The future.
On the brink of war.
We come in peace, and you blatantly defy that.
We haven't fired.
According to our databanks we have. I shall blow you out of the stars.
Now, the crew of the Starship Enterprise
will not be the instigators of full-scale war on the eve of universal peace.
They're coming about.
Battle stations.
Fights not to win battles.
Incoming.
Signal our surrender.
Captain?
We surrender.
But to end them forever.
We would consider an attempt to rescue them an act of war.
There will never be a better time.
This is Captain Sulu, USS Excelsior. We stand ready to assist you.
This is fun. You do prefer it this way, as it was meant to be. Warrior to warrior.
You cannot take much more of this. Cry havoc! Teal! And let's slip the dogs of war. Fire!
Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country.
get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming. It is my great pleasure to present to you RoboCop.
This guy's really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Old Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is crime.
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
You better back up, pal!
Your move, creep.
What are your prime directives?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
What is this shit?
Anything you say may be used against you.
He's a cyborg, you idiot. He recorded every word you said.
You're dead. We killed you.
His memory's admissible as evidence.
You're gonna have to kill it.
Get in the car, for God's sake!
RoboCop, the future of law enforcement.
When law-abiding citizens are forced to live in fear, we look for protection to one man. Lieutenant Frank Drebin is back. This time, he's going undercover in the big house.
Where's your prison number? It's unlisted.
And playing the deadliest game of all. But Police Squad desperately needs him back because a mad bomber is about to blow up Hollywood's biggest bash. And if anyone can stop him, so can Frank.
Hold on. Sergeant Frank Drebin, Detective Lieutenant Police Squad.
Yeah, and I'm Robert De Niro.
Mr. De Niro, we've got to get inside.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present the...
We're here to prevent a disaster.
You're too late for that.
That's the guy!
Starring Leslie Nielsen as Lieutenant Frank Drebin. Priscilla Presley as Jane. Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya. Fred Ward as Rocco.
Please, and nobody gets hurt.
Well, from now on. Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya. George Kennedy as Ed. O.J. Simpson as Nordberg. And introducing Anna Nicole Smith as Tanya.
Have you seen my pigeon?
Naked Gun 33 and a third. The Final Insult. The movie that hits crime where it hurts. This picture contains mostly all new jokes. May play slightly funnier east of the Rockies.
You spook easily, Starling?
Not yet, sir.
He's past the others. The last cell. I'll be watching. You'll do fine.
The killer is on the loose.
Keeps them alive for 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps them.
A rookie FBI agent is on his trail.
He's got real physical strength, cautious, precise, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
But in order to track him down, she'll have to match wits.
I'll help you catch him, Clarice.
Believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head.
With the darkest of all minds.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
Oh, he's a monster. Pure psychopath. So rare to capture one alive.
So close to the way you're going to catch him. Do you realize that? Oh, Clarice, your problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
You told me you don't spook easily.
You call this easy, sir?
Lecter's missing an arm. Man's a raving maniac. Who knows what he'll do?
Thank you, Clarice. Thank you.
Thelma.
I'll get it!
Thelma, I've not told you I can't stand it when you holler in the morning.
I'm sorry, doll. I just didn't want you to be late. Hey, how you doing, little housewife?
Louise.
Yeah, I still have to ask Daryl if I can go. You mean you haven't asked him yet? Thelma, is he your husband or your father?
Thelma and Louise are going fishing.
How come Daryl let you go? Because I didn't ask him. He's gonna kill you! I left him a note.
Thelma and Louise are going to catch hell.
I'll have a wild turkey straight up and a Coke back, please.
Thelma!
Oh, what? Tell me something. Is this my vacation or isn't it? Did you see his butt?
Thelma, have you lost your mind? I'm investigator Hal Slocum, Arkansas State Police. You get your butt back here, Thelma, now. As you know, we've tapped your phone. What? Maybe you got a few too many parking tickets?
Thelma, what happened?
You're getting in deeper every moment you're gone. You want to step back and get in your car again, please?
Now, I swear, 3 days ago, neither one of us would have ever pulled a stunt like this, but if you was ever to meet my husband, you'd understand why.
What?
Louise, shoot the radio. The police radio, Louise.
33 on. Got it.
Thelma and Louise.
How do you like the vacation so far? We'll be drinking margaritas by the sea, Mamacita.
Of course, I'm an excellent driver. He lets me drive slow on the driveway. There's only 28 miles on the odometer since I drove it a week ago last Saturday. It should be more than 28 miles.
Hey, what is this? Who is this guy?
Raymond is your brother.
My brother? I don't have a brother.
Easy cool, connect them. Dry bones, easy cool, connect them. Dry bones, easy cool, connect them. Dry bones, now hear the word of the Lord.
Of course, I'm an excellent driver.
You know how to drive?
Yeah.
Raymond! You never touch the steering wheel when I'm driving. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Of course, I don't have my underwear.
What?
Them bones gonna walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. Now hear the word of the Lord. Them dry bones disconnect. Them dry bones disconnect. Them dry bones. Now hear the word of the Lord.
Quite a trip, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What happened this past week?
Dance with Charlie Babbitt.
You want to learn how to dance?
Yeah.
Dance with your brother?
I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a little silly.
What else did you do?
Kiss Susanna.
Did you enjoy kissing a woman?
I don't know.
How was that?
Wet.
Wet?
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman, Tom Cruise, in a Barry Levinson film.
I like having you for my brother.
I'm an excellent driver.
I hear the word of the Lord.
The new record is called Us. Us as in two people, relationship, and us as in all of us, as in people. A lot of this record is to do with relationship stuff, because in terms of marriage broke up, and then another relationship after that, which also broke up. And I had to look inside myself and find out really, you know, what was going on and what was going wrong. I think the digging in the dirt image is very much about layers, you know, something like a dog getting carried away digging in the earth.
Well, probably the start of the video are the snails that open the piece, but there's also slugs for the underground scenes, and wasps and flies. And maggots.
The species of snail that was used in the Digging in the Dirt video was one called Helix aspersa.
The snail sequence is great because it actually developed a lot further than I'd originally intended it to, mainly because Peter's such a great guy to work with and he doesn't know when to say no.
Chaos Control, coming soon.
Dragon's Lair. Time Warp.
Kidnapped? Oh, Daddy!
Idiot!
Spirited away to a wrinkle in time by the evil wizard Mordroc, Daphne will be forced to marry the wicked Mordroc unless Dirk can save her.
My Daphne kidnapped?
Mommy's gone.
Transported by a bumbling old time machine, Dirk begins the rescue mission.
Mine!
Do it for the children. Once the casket of doom has opened, Mordroc will place the death ring upon Daphne's finger in marriage, and she will be lost forever in the Time Warp.
The Apprentice, coming soon.
Hi, I'm Kathy Smith, and I'm happy that you've chosen me as your personal trainer. I've worked with thousands of people, personally showing them the difference regular exercise and good nutrition can make in their lives. And I'm excited that I now have a chance to work with you. In order to work together, I'm going to ask you some questions and then design a workout program specifically for you. I'd like to design the best program for your individual wants and needs. In order to design the right workouts for you, I need to know what your personal goals are. What do you want to achieve? Select all of the goals that are appropriate to you. There are 3 different workout styles for you to choose from. For a well-rounded program, I encourage you to choose the styles that interest you. You can choose them all if you like. Remember, if your goals include burning fat, losing inches, or increasing aerobic stamina, you need to choose at least one of the aerobic styles: step, low impact, or boxing. If toning muscles is a goal, make sure you choose at least one of the body sculpting styles. If you have any questions about the exercise styles, just select the Ask Kathy button and I'll give you more information. Mixing exercise styles is also known as cross-training. Cross-training simply means doing different activities within one workout or on different days of the week. When you cross-train, your risk of injury is low because you aren't putting the same kinds of stresses on your body every single workout. It's also an effective training technique to get the results you want because you're challenging your body in a different way each day and it doesn't get used to one type of workout. Okay, let's march it out. Now I have some fun moves for you, so hang in there. Let's go. It's time to reward yourself with a relaxing stretch. So let's roll onto our backs and pull your knees into your chest.
So player's going to serve first, and the match is about to start.
Zéro 15. Zéro 30.
Hey, welcome to Caesar's World of Boxing. Hey, so you think you're a manager, huh? Or maybe more of a fighter. Look, if you think you got the goods to be a fighter, hey, walk through the gym door and I'll meet you in the ring. On the other hand, hey, you think you want to manage. Well, here's a lowdown, some up-and-coming amateurs who need the representation.
I can't stomach a pencil-neck geek fighter. You work with me, and your muscles will develop muscles. Your forearms will become lethal weapons. You'll be so intimidating, your opponents will cower at your feet. For all of this, I only take 16% of your gross. Consider yourself lucky. Now what are you waiting for? Are you with me?
Round 2. Box.
Let's go fight Ganon's evil legions. I'll show you how.
I smell it. I feel sick.
Oh, no!
Bring him to me.
Feel to be the first living thing to set foot in these dungeons in I can't remember how long.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles. In the mysterious caverns below the castle, your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.